So Sean, welcome to the podcast. We've been in touch just over Instagram because you were telling me about some pretty impressive changes and improvements that you've made to your swimming over the course of the last few months. Do you want to give everyone listening just a quick, a quick breakdown on where you were in terms of your pace and where you're currently at now?
Sure. So again, thanks for having me here. At the start of last summer, getting ready for Ironman Mont Tremblant, I was generally like in the 220, 230 on some of the longer swims per 100. And sometimes I felt absolutely gassed when I hit the shore. I've worked on that all summer, that, the endurance part of it came, but the pace never come around at all. And the harder I tried, I guess, the slower I'd go. It's not like running. You put more energy in and you see speed, but swimming was just totally the opposite. And it was so frustrating for me. But that one video that you had shared on Instagram, when I saw it, was the turning point. I mean, it's changed everything. And it was a few simple things like the entry of the hand, the fingers pointing down, the high elbow catch, and maybe not reaching out as far. So the stroke cadence increased a lot, and it did a whole bunch of things. It allowed me to exhale all the air out, which was key because I needed all the air back in. And it's really made, like, it's changed everything. So I focused on that. I didn't try anything with the feet, legs. Actually, I was dragging them along and probably creating way more drag, but I focused on that catch. And by the time I got to Tremblant, I had gone from like basically a 225 swimmer to 205 for the iron distance. And it was the first year in 5 years there that I felt confident on the shores of that lake, getting into the water with 3,000 people.
And that's, so what was it advice that you'd heard before that you were like overreaching and stretching out too far, or was it just what you thought you should do? And then you obviously made that change and improved it. Where did that original technique come from?
I had heard from a friend of mine. He's a very good swimmer. I mean, he's a sub 1 hour iron distance swimmer. And he kept telling me reach, and it worked for him. But he also saw this video of yours at the same time, and he tried it, and he gained 2-3 seconds, which for him was a lot at a 130 pace to gain a couple seconds. So the next morning in the lake, I tried it, and it just felt so comfortable. And with those fingers pointing slightly down on entry, it automatically made the catch. It would start the catch for you because your hand was down, and it would kind of pull back instantly. So, yeah, it changed. And then by increasing the cadence, it times my breath with when I need the air, not when my stroke was telling me I needed air. Because often I'd be trying to take a breath of air underwater, or everything was wrong with what I was trying to do. But that started it all. And then the rest of your videos during the year I've tweaked the little things, and now, I mean, I swam a 131 pace this morning.